Hey, how are ya?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the battle at Egghead has finally begun. Is it possible that a repeat of what happened 2 years ago could happen again? Could the Straw Hats possibly be defeated again and lose all of their progress? The answer is no. Let's be for real now. Although he's my favorite character, I think it's time for everyone to say goodbye to Uncle Kizaru, because Luffy is about to eat this man up. Possibly quite literally. Originally, I thought that Saint Jay Garcia would make his way onto the island and take control of the Pacifista and later on fight Luffy himself, but I guess not, since Kizaru, non-surprisingly, took down Axe Boy, Low Diff, and is now using an authority chip to control the Pacifista to take down the weaponized sea beasts. But all that doesn't matter, whether or not he has the new Pacifista models on his side, and even Rob Lucci, who finally decided to take action. All that doesn't matter, cause both of them are about to get packed up. Do you genuinely think Kizaru can beat Luffy right now? And how about the world government's dog Rob Lucci? Do you really think he has a chance of beating Zoro? Let's not forget that the Straw Hats are now a Yonko crew. We also get a flashback of when Sentomaru was a kid and a younger Vegapunk, and Kizaru took him in as a bodyguard, but the main reason that Sentomaru became a bodyguard was not because of his sense of justice or whatnot, but it was actually so that he could afford to buy. But I really didn't even pay too much attention to the flashback because he was in the middle of a fight with Kizaru, and all I was thinking about was that he was fighting an admiral and that we just got his flashback, which basically means that in a couple of panels he was going to get blasted with a light nuke and will no longer have any relevance to the story whatsoever. Speaking of bodyguards, the Stella body has managed to escape death yet again, as another life has risked their life for him. Rob Lucci found out that he had Admiral Kizaru as backup, and in a room filled with people who would have no problem with seeing him dead on the ground, he grew some balls and thought it would be a good idea to attempt to finger pistol Vegapunk's Stella body. He even had the guts to say that everyone is as good as dead now that he's working together with Kizaru. Fortunately for Vegapunk, Stussy jumped in the way of his attack and took the finger pistol for him. Whether or not Stussy is alive or dead is still unknown, and we will probably be asking that same question for Uncle Kizaru and Rob Lucci at the end of their battles. And maybe, just maybe, Saint Jay Garcia might want to get his ass spanked as well and might want to hop onto the island and get taste of these Gear 5 balls. But don't let all of the incoming packs that we are about to smoke distract you from the fact that after we escape Egghead Island, we will finally be landing onto Elbaf, the island of giants, where we will see a bunch of kid pirates floating around like the Titanic. We will reunite with Dory and Broggy, and maybe, if Shanks hasn't left the island yet, the red hair pirates as well. But most importantly, it will finally be time for our favorite long nose to shine, and this is a little bit of a headcanon, but we all know that all of Usopp's lies eventually become true. But I would like to think that when they spend some time on Elbaf, that one of the giants will bring up the fact that an actual sniper island exists in the world, and that Usopp was actually telling the truth the whole time, plus the possibility of their own version of Saga King existing. Break next week. How bad will Kizaru and Lucci be beaten? But who's excited for the Elbaf arc? Don't forget to like and subscribe.